Just for references, this is a scale I created that I'm going to be using to rate movies, comic books, TV shows, video games, music, food, and of course, anime. 0 out of 10 is worse. 1 out of 10 is bad. 2 out of 10 is yeah, no. 3 out of 10 is suck. 4 out of 10 it's a start. 5 out of 10 is okay. Like okay. 6 out of 10 is potential. 7 out of 10 is cool. 8 out of 10 is whoa or wow. 9 out of 10 is awesome. And 10 out of 10 is epic or oh yeah. Just to let you know that all properties from the images are completely owned by the copyright holders. Let's get started in here. Woohoo! Hi, I'm Ernesto, and welcome back to the World of Ernesto. And today I will be reviewing one of my favorite Marvel graphic novels. The first one is Wolverine Old Man Logan by Mark Millar and Stephen Nivell. The story takes place in the distant and very populated future, and shows Wolverine what he's been doing for his entire life after losing his team. It shows very deep emotional moments when you get to the panels. Most of the heroes have been wiped out, and some heroes like Wolverine are actually in hiding. It also shows a country road adventure with Hawkeye, who is now blind. Logan is not only going on a simple road trip with Clint, he is also meeting different versions of his allies and his enemies. After going through the book, it was pretty good, and each fight he goes through with the villains is pretty brutal. My favorite part is when Wolverine has to go across the country with the blind Hawkeye and fights a female version of Spider-Man who is evil, and a dinosaur that has bonded with the Venom symbiote. Red Skull has taken over the United States of America, and a creepy Hulk family has become a gang. When I first started reading it, I thought it would be as good as the movie Logan, so I read it and to see the difference between them, and when I read it, I was dead wrong. There was some moments in the graphic novel with different Marvel characters that I have never seen before. Moments in the road trip were shocking and very excellent. After reading the book, it made me like the story, the characters, and I could see what happened to the X-Men and made Wolverine who he was, the only survivor. And I have to be real with you guys. The book is actually a whole lot better than the movie. So all in all, I would highly recommend it. And I have to give Old Man Logan a big fat 10 out of 10 for epic. And the book was so much better than the movie. And if you guys like both the book and the movie, that's great. But if you only like the book, that's awesome. But if you only like the movie, your opinion is fine. Okay. Next book is X-Men: The Dark Phoenix Saga by Chris Claremont and John Byrne. This is a story where one of the X-Men members, Jean Grey, aka Marvel Girl, who has gained the intergalactic powers from a firebird creature, and the X-Men need to help her before she has faced her fate. Unlike the movies, it actually shows what makes this story so very special, and it also shows how each of the characters are dealing with both Marvel Girl's fate and her newfound powers. We also get to see just how great the team is. After the X-Men were getting back from their mission, with the members being Angel, Banshee, and Multiple Man, they decided to part ways, and the remaining X-Men are heading back home and started recruiting future X-Men member Shadowcat. But the Dark Organization knows the Hellfire Club, the group that has Cyclops' new future girlfriend, who would soon enough join the X-Men. The Dark Organization are after Marvel Girl's powers, but they are not the only ones. There's also the alien race called the Shi'ar, who are also after her powers, so the X-Men need to stop them before they can use her powers. And after reading the very long book, I could see how very excellent it is. The storyline has such an impact with them. My most favorite parts are when the X-Men are captured by the Hellfire Club, and they have Marvel Girl join the dark side as well, showing cameos of various Marvel heroes. There are some other moments, but I don't want to give away the rest. And Lilandra telling the X-Men why the Dark Phoenix powers need to be destroyed, but Cyclops and Professor X tell her that there is no need for violence and execution, especially when Charles, since he and Lilandra used to date. It's a lot better than the movies, and the particular X-Men graphic novel has a very good storyline, and I know they have other good storylines, but I'll get to them in the future. But as for the Dark Phoenix storyline, I can see what makes it very memorable and why X-Men fans and Marvel fans, including myself, find it awesome. So my score to the Dark Phoenix saga is a 9.5 out of 10. So it's between awesome and epic. And I know I should give it a higher score, but that's my choice. And don't get me wrong, it's a really good Marvel graphic novel, but it hasn't reached the level of one of my favorite Marvel graphic novels, Old Man Logan. But I have to say it's worth the read. The next book is Astonishing X-Men by Joss Whedon and John Cassaday. This story takes place after the death of Cyclops' first love interest, Jean Grey, and the school has reopened, and the team has to start fresh without their mentor, Professor X, since he's absent in this story. And the team is about to get to business where a doctor named Kavata Rowe announces the world of what she found, which is a cure for the mutant gene. But everybody is not taking it very well, which makes the X-Men member Beast need to get to the bottom of this while choosing between his gift and his humanity. And since he knows the doctor, he has to talk to her since they used to be friends. Before reading it, my first thought it was going to be an upbeat story, which it is, but there were various sad moments that I did not expect. One sad moment was Shadow Cat returning to the Xavier mansion, missing her deceased first boyfriend, Colossus. Joining Shadow Cat are her remaining teammates, Cyclops, and his new girlfriend, Emma Frost, who joins the team and repairs his broken heart. Also joining the team is Beast, and while Wolverine is in this story, we all know that he loves to be the lone wolf. Furthermore, I absolutely love the moments where Cyclops and Emma share and Beast. And I do love the moments where Cyclops and Emma seriously love each other, and Beast wants to stay with his team, but missing what he used to look like back then. And Wolverine having mixed feelings with the team. He used to butt heads with Cyclops since he was in a love triangle with him and Jean Grey, but since she's gone on, Logan has to be a team player while also getting his sentence right through his head. And the villain injects one of the young members with the cure, and he is no longer a mutant. After finishing reading it, I actually had a lot of fun while having some feels about it, and I could see why one of the greatest Marvel graphic novels, and the images on the panels were pretty exciting, and the action was all sorts of cool, and the surprises were just breathtaking. And a whole lot of wows that I could never get over, especially the team taking the action with what it means to be part of the X-Men. So all in all, this has to be one of my favorite X-Men stories, and I definitely have to give Astonishing X-Men a very solid 10 out of 10 for epic. Like I said, guys, it's an awesome X-Men story, and I do love it where it takes for the team, and I just love the X-Men of what they are, and it shows that the mutants of the Marvel Universe are very special, no matter what normal human beings say. So those are my reviews on my favorite X-Men graphic novels, but I do love to hear from you. What do you think of these graphic novels? Let me know in the comments below. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe, and also make sure to comment below and what else you want me to review. Thank you again. See you next time.